Chapter 17, Poisoned Blood. My name is Azzavhar or Azza. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so we can pick up this key item at the start here. Make sure to grab that. Just a bit of info here. If you're interested, you can actually turn around and shoot Sonya if you want to get a game over. But we're not going to do that. We're going to continue on forward. We've got quite a few enemies and boss fights and mini bosses and stuff to get through on this stage. A few enemies will pop up in here. We're going to use the void orb to take them out. Try and get as many as you can with the shot. Sometimes easier said than done. There we go. Not sure those things actually damage you when they explode, when they die. I did mention on a previous episode that they might do, but it doesn't appear like they actually do. I would like to test that out. I don't think they do. So other than that, there is a body in here with a Devil's Way mushroom on it. So let's grab that and move forward. Shop here, so stock up on what you can do. What we'll do is just buy some mushrooms, buy some herbs, and then we'll use the mushrooms and then buy some more mushrooms. So let's do that. Use those so we've got maximum, and then buy some more mushrooms. Now we are fully stocked. We've got maximum everything. Bunch of enemies will pop up in here. I'm going to try and lure them over to the wall if possible and see if we can get multiple enemies with perhaps like one shot of the orb. Not so much. Might opt for Inferno. See what we can do with the Inferno. There's quite a few enemies that do spawn here, so just get your charges ready. Your level 1s, level 2s. Just keep on smashing through for a good while. And then eventually that should kind of calm down a little bit. And then we can move forward. I don't think there's too much going off in this area. You've got a body with something on it here. Mushroom there, so feel free to use and restock up. Got a save point over to the right. Some more enemies in here. I don't think there's anything down in this water down here. Or blood. You can auto-aim and shoot these. Inferno might also work on these as well. Just 2 or 3 shots should take them out. I think maybe on like a previous version of Ninja Gaiden 2, might have been something in this water, or perhaps on a different difficulty level, there might be something in this water. I'm going to try Inferno. Give these all 1-2. And we're just going to head straight over. You may be able to skip those potentially if you can sort of like, you know, water run past them and stuff if you want to. There's a chest over here, got ninpo restoring there. And I think there's a body over here, so we can grab this body and see what's going off there. We've got a herb, so feel free to pop a herb and restock up if you need to. And I think this is a boss room. It is, so we'll be using very, very similar strats to the bosses we have been using already, which is just dodging out the way. Trying to get towards the back of our opponent. Use the heavy attack combo with the scythe, does insane levels of damage. Try and keep your eyes peeled for when they have finished their combo, whatever they're doing. This guy's got some insane combos. Getting caught in one of his combos is quite nasty, so I definitely heal up if your health is looking a bit low. Definitely pop some heals, because if you get caught in one of his wombo combos, he can be comboing for a long time, so just using the heavy attack really when I can do from behind and stuff. Just like so. That takes care of him. Moving on. Similar kind of strat. What I would do with this boss is try and get the boss maybe near a wall or a column or something like that. Oh yeah, I forgot we got double swords there. I'm going to switch it back to Scythe. Sometimes she can be quite fast and she'll kind of like be flying around here, there and everywhere. And sometimes what might help is if she is near a wall, it kind of restricts like the directions and things that she can sort of fly about in. If you see that attack there, that sort of blood attack, you can just jump around and stuff to avoid it. Other than that, it's just heavy attack really. Trying to get the heavy attack in when you can do. Keep popping out until it connects. Use the blood attack. There we go. Just try and get that heavy attack in there when you can do. And like I say, sometimes if you get her like close to a wall and stuff, sometimes can help because she's like flying about everywhere, so it kind of sometimes restricts how much freedom she has basically. Okay, so I've got a bunch of enemies to pop off here. Let's start off with some Inferno. There's a few waves of enemies at this point, so just going to smash through them really using ultimate technique. And using some of our ninpo as well. Just give this guy the old 1-2. Ninpo in there for good measure. There'll be a few waves, so just keep on charging and expecting some more to attack. Eventually that will clear up and we can move on to the last bit. Love this music very, very much. So we can pop to the shop, stock up on absolutely everything that you can do. Make sure you got full ninpo and items and all that stuff. At this point, obviously grab that chest there behind you as well. Save when you're ready and head on in. We've got the final encounter. So on this bit we'll use Inferno, so make sure you got Inferno equipped. I think we have, I just want to double check. Inferno will be used for taking out the adds. So use that to take out the fiends, even though this guy is being pretty spicy today. He's pretty determined not to get killed by the Inferno. And then the actual main boss, you can do the heavy attack combo, or if he's doing that, you can sort of jump and then heavy attack in the air. Sometimes that'll give you a little bit of extra air time if you do that attack. It kind of like spins in the air. And it keeps you off the ground. And you can avoid the lightning that's hitting the ground if you're obviously off the ground. Same kind of thing with his actual combos. You can kind of like get behind his combos. Get behind him after his combo's done and get any heavy attacks like we normally do on the bosses. Just Inferno these fiends away. Although the fiends are being a bit spicy today with the dodging the inferno attacks. So that's the attack that I meant where he's got lightning on the floor. You can sort of like jump up and keep yourself off the floor with the heavy attack. This is 3 attack combo. You can try and get behind him on that 3rd strike. That's the one that I meant with the lightning. Just jump and attack whilst you're in the air. Gonna pop some mushrooms. Hopefully the fiends play a little bit nicer. So jump, spin in the air, and just do normal combo when he's sort of like on the floor. That should take care of him. And then we just got the final bit to do really, so head on across, you can restore your ninpo there. And we're just going to run up, shoot some arrows, and ninja flip up some walls. That is essentially the game. So if you do shoot him, like loads of stuff will kind of like head towards you. You can do a couple of dodges to try and get away from that. Ideally you want to be shooting the sort of like glowing orb there in the body. I'm just shooting and then sort of like jumping away. And that's the first section done. So at certain points his health bar will kind of stop, like for example that, and we can just continue on up the section. Sometimes you might find chests and such, so grab those if you do see any chests. And this bit we're going to go this way. Flip on up. And then this way. A few more flips to do. A little bit more combat, so similar kind of thing, just aim for the head at first. Watch out for the stuff falling off. Aim for the chest. Watch out for the stuff falling off. Same again. Aim for the head. If the chest is not glowing, if the chest is glowing like that, aim for the chest. Just give that the old 1-2. There we go. I think that might make him go further up. Yep, so you can just head over to this block thing. Head on through, ninja flip up. Sometimes you might find an item or a chest knocking around, but not always. Ninja flip up. Go this way. There's a chest on the far end of this walkway. Some health in there. Ninja flip up. Keep on following that round. Much ninja flips on this stage. Okay, so when you can, aim for the head. Watch out for that stuff, and then aim for the chest. Just do like a little flip out of the way every so often. You can use ninpo for a few iframes if you need to as well. Invincibility frames. And just aim for the glowing chest. That'll take us up to the top. And then at this point we've just got the final bit, so I'm going to whip out the old scythe. On this bit I'm going to try and stay to the left of this arm here. So stay on the left. You can sort of get in some attacks whilst it's doing that laser beam. Block and dodge left when you can do. Don't get in the middle because you might get grabbed. We're just staying on our left there. Waiting for him to get back into position. That's a good time to get back to it. So I'll just head over there. I think we're going to get grabbed though, because yeah. It was in the middle of a combo there, so we couldn't really get out of it. I can pop some heals. Do some heavy attack combos there, does a lot of damage on the legs. Smash through. If you need some invincibility frames, once again just use your ninpo for the invincibility. But a lot of the time just attack those legs with the heavy combo like we just did. And then I used the heavy combo when we were like on the left side a little bit. When he was kind of like hanging on the cliff edge. And then other than that, you should be good to go. And that is the end of the series. Hopefully you enjoyed this series. If you did, remember to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.